Hi, I hope you're well and keeping safe. 3 weeks into this terrible time, I thought I'd share with you some thoughts, but also what we've been up to at Red Wigwam. Like everybody else, this has been the most terrible time and a time that the business has really had to reflect about what we do and how we do it. One of the things we have been really clear on, the business is here to support the community. So that's to keep our workers, or wigwammers as we call them, in work when it's safe to do so. It's also to help our hirers keep their doors open for as long as it's safe to do so. But that has meant we've had to move in very different ways, and we've had to move quicker, probably than we've ever had to before. We are really proud to say that we have supported some of the UK supermarkets in keeping their doors open and actually helping them feed the nation. Those of you that follow my LinkedIn will have seen a piece I shared last week about a young gentleman called Simon. Simon is a finance professional and finds himself in a position where he was looking for some extra work and wanted to do something that made a difference. So he joined the team that we actually put into Morrisons, and I thought he spoke really articulately and actually really said some really interesting things about the work he was doing. So I'm going to quote him because I want to get it right. But what he said is, "This is not a time for pride or image. The country needs people to keep the supply chain going." And I thought, yeah, actually, how nice is that actually we're doing things for the right reason. So I want to thank people like Simon, people that are actually stepping out of their comfort zone and doing jobs they wouldn't normally do to make sure that everybody else is supported. The Red Wigwam team have also been amazing. So like everybody else, we've decamped to home. Luckily, we're sort of set up with some of the technology that we did that relatively easily. But actually, it's really difficult when you're working and running really hard to not be seeing the colleagues that you're used to seeing. But they've demonstrated a real resilience and a real ability to do things a little bit differently. But I'm going to give you a challenge, as I give my team all the time. They get fed up with it, if I'm honest. And that challenge is, are you truly making a difference? Because I say to them all the time, if you're not truly making a difference, if the business isn't going to be in a different place because of what you're now doing, stop doing it, think about it, and do something else that's really going to make a difference. And that, without a doubt, is the thing that's allowing us to move as quickly as we are at Red Wigwam. We have adapted, we've changed. So, I'm a great strategist. I love plans. I've got plans coming out my ears. We're now down at what's happening this week. How are we going to do what we've got to do this week and do it as well as we possibly can? Doesn't mean I've moved away from my big plans, but it means that I'm really focused on the granular, really focused on what's got to be done. And I think in these really testing times, I think that's what all businesses need to do. I think we need to be really focused, really clear about what our purpose is, and really clear about what our part in that is. So Red Wigwam is interesting at the moment. It's very busy, which is amazing on one hand, but it's also interesting in terms of when you're a high growth business as we are, growing at the pace we are, then you've got lots of other challenges in running a business. So again, as a personal learning experience, I've learned lots over the last couple of weeks. And I look forward to helping everybody work as much as they want, keeping the door open in as many businesses as I can, but also to make sure that we go through this process together, learning all the way and making sure we stay afloat. One of the things that we talk about internally is about the ability to adjust direction. And I want to share with you, I want to close with a final quote because I think it really stands for what we're about. And the quote is, "She stood in the storm, and when the wind did not blow her way, she adjusted her sails." Any business that's going to survive this needs to adjust their sails. I want to wish you all the best. Please keep safe, and if I can help anybody at all, please don't hesitate to contact me directly. Many thanks.